Stand by. Well, welcome to KSG's Rift Talk. This is our fourth episode. We'll be interviewing the team members from Killsteel Gaming. Today we have KSG Snipes, Bunny Fufu for bot lane, FYA Yumashi, the new mid lane, KSG Banny Bear, the new top lane subbing for Parallax, and Wappa Changmang, the fail-ass jungler. I'm kidding, man. I'm totally kidding.
Man, those free lessons is just gone.
Damn it! I really wanted those free lessons. Fuck me running. And we have KSG Soki, our co-moderator. Today we'll be talking about some of the problems that they faced during their first event against Ordinance Gaming. Ordinance Gaming. I was told it was. I was actually casting the game, so I got to see it. League of Girls, yes, I did add you. SG, I believe I added you. I'll even send you a message. Hi, and anyways, was you be talking about some of their mistakes. One thing that I would like to point out is that we're not going to highlight excuses that you guys want to make for what was made, for the decisions that were made. We want to talk about things that could have been done a little bit differently, and we're going to talk about things that you guys are going to improve on. Of course, I don't want you guys to disclose secrets. One thing I do want to talk about is someone who did disclose a little bit too much, I thought, during an interview, and I think that definitely showed during the Ordinance Gaming match. Let's go ahead and talk about something that Yumashi did with his interview with Team Dignitas.
Fun.
What's that?
It sounds fun.
Does it? Does it sound fun?
You know, I didn't say a lot on purpose.
You did say a lot on purpose. What did you say on purpose?
I didn't say a lot on purpose.
Oh, I heard you say, and one thing that I actually saw happen was you mentioned that, with no offense to KSG Snipes, that he was one of the weaker links on the team because when his lane doesn't do well, he's unable to carry the team. And obviously, just generally, you focus on an AD carry, they won't be able to put out a lot of damage as a team's main source of damage. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that for the second game, but let's just go ahead and start with the first game. So what happened there?
Did Snipes ever watch that interview?
I don't know, Snipes, did you watch that interview? Or is this the first time you're hearing about this?
I watched part of it.
Okay.
I saw where he said my kid. I heard that.
So what do you want to talk about?
So let's talk about the first game. What happened, guys? I mean, you guys started off really strong with a 3-1 lead, about 3K advantage. What happened after that? And you guys stole Alistar's blue buff, if I'm remember correctly, right?
We never had an advantage in the first game.
We never had advantage.
Yeah. We didn't really get much done early, and then we kind of just got shut down because Alistar didn't top at level 2, and then right after he came down mid. I didn't die when he came down mid the first time.
The first time because you're egged.
Like he repeated it.
Yeah.
And then he just kept doing it, and one time he actually flashed over the Wraith camp just to get behind me.
Yep.
Which, you know, can't do much about that.
Did y'all notice though that he was actually from Orb? So I don't know if he was a replacement.
I'm pretty sure he quit Orb.
He was a sub. He quit Orb.
Okay.
Did he quit Orb, or did he just...
He was playing on Otter's team the other week.
Yeah, so it's possible he's on the team, it's possible he was a sub, you know, never know.
I see.
Alrighty. So, I mean, the strong, aggressive Alistar ganks really set you guys pretty far behind. Is that something that you guys were talking about banning in the second game?
We were gonna first pick it.
You guys were gonna first pick it?
But they banned it instead.
I was wondering about that, because they banned it against themselves. I thought that was a little bit interesting.
I think they were aware of our plans.
Oh, yeah?
I think that's Rocket Band versus Lulu and Draven. That was pretty strong.
Oh, that's right. I was wondering about
I
that.
shouldn't have put the password as Alistar.
Oh, maybe that gave it away, right? Yes, I was casting the game, and I was casting it with Katie. Unfortunately, she was unable to speak through most of that. I guess nobody could hear her, so that's what we had.
Bunny.
Oh, hey, Bunny, what's going on, man?
It's Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
I'll go ahead to add another screen region, give you a little bit better
great.
camera.
Now mine's all messed up.
So
Why is it?
what could you guys done better in the first game to prevent Alistar from getting so many good ganks off on you guys?
Banned him.
Banned
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Random.
That's it.
Yeah, basically, there's not much you really do against an Alistair.
You
He
get
can
to
start he can start ganking at level 2 is the big issue, and by that point in the game, you don't have the money to buy endless wards, or if you did buy endless wards, you get completely shut down because you didn't buy any potions or you bought incorrect items. So we didn't have the champions to compete with the early Alistair, so we kind of just got thrown around by it.
So who could you guys have picked instead? Because didn't they first pick Alistar?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we weren't really thinking about that too much.
We were completely unprepared for an Alistair pick, like an Alistair jungle pick. We didn't even think about it.
Okay.
And that's one of Yoda's really strong suits in the jungle. He really likes Alistair, so it wasn't very bright of us to keep it open, but
Okay.
We didn't see
Alrighty.
Alistair as viable, so
Like
we didn't think about it.
when we were going to the second round, we were usually thinking of versing MTW,
Right.
but that didn't happen. They got too old.
MTW got 2-0 against Ordinance Gaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So we don't feel all too bad about that.
So they were a really strong team, I guess. I mean, I guess that was I would say that Ordinance was the underdog for that, weren't they? I mean, MTW
Yeah.
showing so strong against the TSM team, or excuse me, at the TSM Invitational, just taking out TD, I believe, coming back from the double elimination, being able to close them out with 4 games in a row, if I remember correctly. So.
But during the second game, they kind of came out with Draven and Lulu. I believe it was Lulu. It was. That's quite an odd combination there, because first off, Draven, I believe he doesn't benefit from any AP that she gives him. So like that was totally unexpected. They just used the poke hump there.
I think they banned Soraka because they knew they were going aggro lane, and they probably predicted down pick.
So.
Like Lulu really hurt it early game.
Right.
Also didn't help that level 1. Bunny didn't take shield. He took whirlwind.
Yeah. I saw that. You were level 2, if I remember correctly. No pots underneath your own turret, still taking harass from Draven. I mean, if you guys had seen, what other options could you guys have gone with? I mean, Alistar was banned out. Could you have even gone with a Taric, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking like a Taric, yeah.
But I mean, what would you have done with the Janna then? Because you first picked Janna again.
We were thinking like Vayne Janna.
I could take Janna mid, but I don't have enough experience with it to really be comfortable. I mean, I'm sure I'd do fine. It's just I'd prefer to do something I know how to do.
And also, what we could have done, we could have sent like me and Snipes top and get Banny a ranged bottom, so he'd be okay, farming decently if he was bot lane.
Yeah.
Also, like the Vayne Janna, we were usually trying to farm and then go to late game or mid game at least, and then we just do work there because Janna has amazing PO and Vayne is hard carry. But we didn't get that. We didn't have a chance to do that because of Draven.
They had some really strong.
Like if it had got to late game and I had kept up in CS, like a little bit, like even down by 30 or so, we would have won late game, probably.
Okay. But I mean, you guys really got shut down early, and I mean that pretty much just snowballed the game, right? I mean, well, I felt like you got picked on was the biggest thing. They knew you were underfarmed. They knew you were vulnerable from the non-sustain lane. What could you have done in that situation? I mean, Draven, like I was saying on stream, Draven is so aggressive, or has to be aggressive in his early stages of the game and maintain that dominance throughout, because he falls off pretty hard late game, but you never even had a chance to come back. I mean, they were all over the bottom side of the jungle.
I feel like if it was any other support than Lulu, like if it was a support Taric, I could have stayed out of his stun range.
Right.
Stun me, I could shoot away. But this Lulu, she would get that E on me because the range is pretty long. It's longer than Taric's stun.
Right.
She just get that E on me, put the Q on me, and then Draven would just walk with his speed boost, Q me once, and Lulu would auto attack me. That'd be like half my HP right there, maybe even more. Then I can't really tumble into the fight or I'll die.
Right. Because I mean, you got chunked so hard. No offense. I mean, you were just beat hard from I think walking into lane, they camped. Lulu was able to walk into the second bush because you'd already got hit by a Q, the double Q, and an auto attack from both Lulu and Draven. knocking out at least a quarter of your HP and one pot after that.
Yep.
I didn't see if they used Ignite right away. Did they?
No, they didn't use Ignite right away. They saved it.
Okay. And then that's how they got one of those kills. So, enough about bot lane. I guess we've pretty much covered anything. Yumashi, how are you feeling about the transition to mid lane?
Honestly, I'm still having a little bit of trouble because it's still new to me. Like,
Right.
mid lane is, I play less mid than anything else in the game. So, it's a big change, but, I feel like after some practice, like, not even much practice, like, literally after, like, 20, 30 more games, I think I'll be much stronger at mid than I ever was at top.
Okay. Why do you think that? Do you think mid is just an easier role to learn?
Well, yeah, top is the hardest role in the game, basically, because you get camped 24/7, and you have to learn to trade, because if you get behind, you just get dived and stuff. It's really hard to balance all that.
Right.
In mid, it's a lot easier, but at the same time, I think I'm better at positioning, and I play too safe when I play bruisers. I'm not aggressive enough, so I don't benefit my team as much as I could. And when I do try to play aggressively as a bruiser, I tend to get overly aggressive, and then I make mistakes instead.
Okay. So you think that your playstyle better suits a mid player than your natural playstyle, excuse me, more supports mid lane than versus top lane. Okay. How do you I saw you kept on trying to roam bot lane in the second game. Well, I'm going to be referencing bot lane a lot, excuse me, the last game a lot because it was the most recent and it's fresh in my head. You kept on roaming bot lane a lot, trying to pick up a kill. If you were on purple side, what would you still be headed bot lane or would you be trying to head top more?
I was mostly just going bottom because they were kind of behind and our top was constantly pushed into the enemy turret.
Okay.
I couldn't really go bot lane was the issue, but I wanted to. I would have gone top, but I'm pretty sure the LeBlanc had a ward at Wraiths, like most of the game. So I was kind of nervous about heading in that direction, because the LeBlanc could still blow me up easily.
Right.
I was mostly just trying to avoid the LeBlanc and do whatever I could for my team, since I know I couldn't 1v1 her.
I saw that you got caught one time at your red buff. Yeah, that was. I was screaming. I was like, "Don't go there! Don't go there!" But you couldn't hear me, so it was already too late.
I should have known that she was gonna be there. It's just I wasn't really thinking about it. I was thinking more about the fact that they were doing dragon.
Yeah,
so, like,
they turned to do dragon, and then
my mind.
she was sitting there waiting for you. Do you think that LeBlanc is a good counter to Ahri, or?
LeBlanc is the strongest champion in the game against Ahri.
Okay.
You can just push her into her turret all day, and she can't 1v1 you. So basically, you just shut her down really hard.
Okay.
The only thing with LeBlanc, though, is that she does still have that whole fall-off issue that she's always had, where her early game is 100 times better than her late game.
Right.
But they had a team comp completely built around early game, so she was completely viable with it.
Right. Their entire team, was built around early game. The Lulu, the Draven, the Rumbles, high damage, early game with his Q and his E's. I thought that Banny Bear did a really good job top. I mentioned that while there was a team fight going down bottom, it was like meanwhile in top lane, Banny Bear is just 1v1ing fucking Rumble underneath the turret and taking him out. So, do you think that you should have been a part of those team fights a little bit sooner and left your lane, or do you still think that you made the right decision to stay there and keep on pushing as hard as you can? So, knowing now how the team was doing, what would you have done a little bit differently?
I would have definitely tried to. Well, I don't think I alone could have done much, but I think if we had organized better, we could have done more as a team with proper pink wards and Oracle, and then me and Wappa organized roaming.
Oh, you and Wappa should have organized roamed?
Yeah, we should have been like 4-man diving bot and stuff. We should have completely shut down that bot lane after they got a little advantage before it snowballed.
Okay,
Every time we tried to roam bottom, even Rumble came down. Like, every single time.
Wow. Yeah, he showed up every few minutes, which was kind of interesting. But I think that Riven had a fairly stable top lane.
Oh yeah, Riven got super fed. Like that was our one like saving grace that game. That's the only reason we didn't get eliminated so fast is that we managed to shut down top lane early.
Right.
And while our bot lane was losing, we still had to win the game because they had a fed player, but we had a fed player too.
All right. So Wappa, what do you think that you could have done? Do you agree or do you disagree with Yumashi with how you should have handled bot lane a little bit better? I mean, you showed up quite a few times. I believe you killed him. You got Draven maybe once or twice that game. But what do you think could have been handled a little bit more differently when you saw that early aggressive lane come out? Because you did gank as soon as you hit 6. I believe you ganked mid first, right?
I think I ganked mid, yeah. Because it was the easiest lane, it was most available to gank.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one where we kind of like half dived and picked up an easy kill on the LeBlanc.
Yeah, you take the turret for 2 shots, and then Wappa finished off LeBlanc, and then that was it. You guys picked up the kill after that.
Yeah.
Bot was never really available for me to just gank solo because by the time I got into ganking levels, like 4 up, Draven was just really fed.
Okay, so there was no.
And if I ganked bot by myself without Imashi, probably both would have died, or probably would have gave up buffs and all of us died.
Okay.
Yeah, and they really kept it really worded down there. I think they had 2 words at all times, one in Tribush and one in the by drag.
Right.
I was gonna buy an early oracles, but
I was wondering about that.
LeBlanc
Or
was just bursting me all day. So.
Yeah, it's hard to buy an Oracle as a jungler against a team with good burst damage or good CC, because if you get caught, that's 400 gold down the drain.
Right. Definitely. I was gonna ask about that because I don't think anybody bought an Oracle until Bunny Fufu did about 30 minutes in when your inhib was already down.
Really hard.
It was neither team.
So neither.
I was trying to rush Aegis.
Right. I saw you did pick that up, but I think by then it might have been a little. I mean, I think that kept you guys alive for a little bit longer. Definitely. You guys did win a team fight, or was it just a trade? It was over by Dragon. You guys finished. No, that was first game. I'm getting my games mixed up. Let me take a question from one of our viewers real quick. Do you think the game would have gone differently if Yumashi was in his normal spot rather than mid, since you're brand new to mid? And what was the reason for the change of position? I know you've talked about it a little bit in the Dignitas interview, but can we just highlight it again?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, or everybody can participate in the first part, but I guess everybody can participate in both parts, I imagine.
Well,
it was mostly a question for you.
Yeah, the reason I switched down to mid lane was mostly because we had Parallax, and Parallax was super passive in mid lane, and while I was an aggressive top laner, and it kind of gave the team imbalance, because middle is kind of like the center of the team, and the center of the team didn't play like everyone else on the team.
Okay.
So we moved me down to mid and him up to top to see how that would work out, and it worked out fairly well, so I just gave him a mid player. And as for this game, I don't really know. I liked Banny's top play, so it's kind of a hard judgment.
Okay, did you guys not have a mid player? Is that why you guys picked up Banny, or was it just because you wanted to go mid?
Player.
What's that?
We didn't have a top player.
You didn't? No, I mean, why didn't you guys run Yumashi top, or was that all just happened to work out at the same time? You wanted Yumashi mid, and Banny plays top, and you picked him up.
We don't want him to keep switching roles.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, you want to get used to what you're playing, and since I've been playing mid for the last couple days, switching back to top would have just thrown me off.
Okay. Hopefully that was a good enough that was a good enough answer for our viewer. Soki, do we have any questions in chat at this point? I'm not saying that it was a bad answer. I'm just hoping to suffice. Our viewer, yes, our one viewer. You're right. We only have one.
There's actually 10. Oh, the way he said it, he said our viewer. There was, let's see here, if this was the first event that KG participated in, as of something on large scale, yes, this is actually the first thing we did participate in with a core team. KG did happen to host our own tournament how we first met them, and they competed in it, and they just dominated it. We've actually already beat Spellsy before, so we kind of felt very confident in this, but it seemed like that they had a different matchup this time around. Like, I did not expect to see Orb there at all. As seeing as a jungler. I believe they had somebody else, but we had a totally different matchup of seeing us improve from the way that we were when we first beat Spellsy. I thought we were gonna definitely win this one, but again they surprised us, just like with the whole Draven Lulu bot.
And also they picked up Yuna or Yoda.
Yeah,
who's
Yoda.
Yeah, they picked up him.
excelled in the jungle, was basically their best player the entire time.
His
yeah.
his Zingy
Yeah.
build. How do you guys
He
feel
was.
about that?
It wasn't so much the second game. He was like definitely the ultimate was ruining the team fights in the second game, but
Right.
he wasn't really the reason they won the second game, while he was the reason they won the first game.
Who is he playing for? Alistar. Alistar, right?
He was the one who was he was just everywhere at once, and he could tower dive. He had no fear, and he got that Swain so fed that like literally the Swain.
Insane.
Yeah.
And those
Right.
Mumu ults were just so great too as well. Hikacho, like he didn't just jump in and ult like that. He like timed it so well.
Yeah, he timed it to catch as many people as were available. I remember he tanked the turret, the mid inner turret, for quite some time before he actually ulted behind it, catching Yumashi, Bunny, and I believe it was Wappa Changmeng as well. Just kind of something that was interesting to look out for.
Zero asked a good question there. Was how many games did we practice and know each other's playstyle? We've actually, if you check out the Leaguepedia there, we finally got our core team, which I feel like this is a very good core. So we did switch out quite a bit. They haven't really been practicing much,
Well,
and we.
during the past couple days, we've actually gotten several games of practice in before the Leaguepedia games. We got a lot of practice in. We wanted to make sure to be completely prepared. Like, we haven't had as much major practice as most teams, but we did get as much practice in as we could.
So do you guys
Yeah,
feel?
and-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, like this whole Leaguepedia thing kind of just jumped on us because they needed another replacement since X Hazard had pulled out. If you can check that there. But again, we just got Banny Bear, and I think we played just a few games like just a couple days ago. So before that, we just had Parallax in. So again, they weren't quite familiar with how each other's playstyle, except for
Still
Snipes
aren't.
and Bunny Fufu Bottom, of course. And now Yumashi and them are trying to start to get like really good with the whole synergy there. So I feel like this was a very good event. We learned a lot of such for being aggressive when we shouldn't be. We're starting to see what people's weaknesses are.
Good to know. Good to know. But again, with you guys finding out your own weaknesses, you guys are also disclosing your weaknesses to your adversaries at the same time.
Which isn't that big of an issue, because once we learn to play as a team and we learn our weaknesses, we can hammer them out, and then we can just outplay people. It's not so much an issue of enemies knowing our weaknesses, because literally between tournaments, weaknesses disappear and new weaknesses will appear.
That's correct.
How old are you guys as a team? And is Banny Bear going to be a permanent switch to top, or is this going to be a temporary thing until Parallax can come back?
What about that?
I'll let Soki handle that.
Okay, Soki, as the team manager.
I'll just say if Parallax sees this, there's a lot of thought put into this. It wasn't a methodical situation. I can definitely advise you of that. But like just seeing how the gameplay went, we're matching against some of the top people. Because I know we didn't get to play Team Dignitas, so we weren't really able to show how we played. But just by seeing Ordinance defeat MTW, and we have to go up against them, and we were surprised. We thought it was going to be MTW. So based off of the gameplay of playing somebody who's going to be really good, and you never know, maybe they might win this one, this whole Leaguepedia. So based off the gameplay, I have to say, like, I can definitely say that our weakest link was not top lane. He was at least one of the strongest that we had in both games. So again, it's not an easy decision to be made, but as of right now, we're not quite sure there.
Alright, but I want to add two things on to that. The first thought is you'll make a great politician someday because you barely even answered the question.
You didn't even answer the question.
Right. Future.
Why don't you explain to the viewers what a methodical situation is?
We don't want to go too much into that.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah, that should be an inside joke there.
Oh, a methodical situation. I thought you were actually.
Right.
Oh, I get it. I see what you did there.
For bot lane, I feel like we got outpicked. Like if it was just like regular picks, like if it was like regular picks, not Draven or like not anything unorthodox, like Draven or Lulu, I think we would have done fine. But the first game when it was like just normal picks, like without.
It was pretty even, wasn't it?
What's up?
It was pretty even the first game bot lane, right? Until Alistar came down and pummeled the shit out of everybody.
We were able to get like first kills on them, but then second game they had a better like they had better picks pretty much. They didn't like outplay us or anything.
We also talked about that. You got a kill onto Graves first, and I think Bunny got one onto Tarek, if I remember correctly. And you came back with a Doran's Blade to Graves just having boots and pots. What do you think could have been done there differently to prevent the lane from snowballing? Because we had technical issues during the stream, and I didn't actually get to catch that part. What happened there? Did you get ganked by Alistar?
Well, like, yeah, we did. We actually did get ganked by Alistar.
Okay, so that's what gave up your loss.
They wouldn't give us a chance to snowball. Like I was trying to get the aggro on him. Like I was trying to get in fights with him, like exchange or anything I can.
Yeah.
But like, they wouldn't let that happen. They just like Tarek stun me, run away. Tarek stun me, run away. And Graves comes in, Qs, CSs, backs out. And that's it. And then the creeps, our creeps would naturally push because whenever I want aggro, right, their creeps would focus me.
Right.
And then our creeps would kill their creeps. And then the lane would just push out and they just get their farm back. They would never die though. That's
wow.
The thing. Like I would kill them. They just wouldn't let that happen.
So that's some high elo thinking right there. Is that when you try to go in for a trade, you target an enemy champion, you get one auto in. The creeps are gonna focus you. Your creeps are gonna focus their creeps. And then your lane's gonna start to naturally push. That's something a lot of people don't think about when they think about going into trade. That your lane is gonna naturally push because of that. It's very good to bring that up. Thank you.
I'd just like to mention something.
Yeah.
I'm playing 80 Vigar right now.
80 Vigar. It's OP, man.
I'll be right back in like a 1 minute.
Okay.
It's still gonna work because you're gonna scale with that AP either way.
No. If you go 80 Vigar, that just means you're hybrid.
I guess so, right? Because you can still Q farm, right?
So you're technically hybrid Vagar.
Well, I'm 619 either way.
At that point, I prefer to go tanky Vagar because you can still go tanky there and still get your whole AP farm up. But anyhow, back to subject there, freaking Imachi.
The subject?
We had a subject.
Yeah.
The subject matter is talking about the game and highlighting some mistakes that were made.
Honestly,
like letting my red buff get stolen every single time.
I think my biggest mistake was, as I said, that terrible moment when the Alistar flashed over the wall and showed up behind me.
Yeah.
I should have known he was there because I had just seen him, and I threw a wall up, and I didn't even register that he was going to flash the wall. I knew he had flash, I knew everything, and it didn't even register.
What were you saying, Wappa, just a moment before?
First game Shiv took it, or they stole every one of my reds.
They stole every one of your reds?
Until my third one. Because it was timed the same as my blue buff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure my blue buff was safe for Umashi.
Right.
And I should have warded my red if I did that.
It's a good thing to point out. Anything else?
Because Shiv can't gank without red.
Sorry about that. My mom was going.
Yeah, I noticed that. You tried to gank. Well, you poked your head out at Rumble a couple of times.
Just to say hi.
That was just to say hi, to let them know, hey, I know you're pushing this lane. I know you're going aggro. Don't think I forgot about you. I may come back with an ultimate and kill your ass.
Exactly.
Just to
you gotta get pressure even if you can't get a kill.
Just to instill fear in the enemy's mind.
We did get a Draven, didn't we? Like me and him exchanged a kill when Wappa changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Wappa picked up the yeah, you guys exchanged kills, and then Wappa picked up a double, but then someone else came down. I think their mid came down and cleaned everybody up.
Yeah. Like,
it was. Swain just snowballed so hard. Again, just like you said there before, you know, their jungler, I feel like was their strongest player.
I mean, he had Swain
I
had.
just feel like we lost in laning phase too much. Like laning phase wasn't over, and we never like, got to like use strategy, like team fight strategies,
No.
like Cactus Bush or pay Baron. We never got to use that.
In,
And we were
in
always
either
using
of the games, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. Team fights were really sparse
Never
in
did
both
that.
games.
Never. Like they wouldn't even have good strategy after their snowball. They'd just like push mid and shove mid, and then eventually one of them would die because they were dead at poke comp.
Yeah.
Then they just push on.
I had a question there. Not quite sure who they're directing to. It says bot line did work, but the first game, what do you think you could have done?
First
Not
game.
quite sure that they're directing that to.
Well, cause first game, I think that's just like a general question. Cause first game was like kind of a stomp. We kind of just got rolled. But second game we came back and brought it back a little bit. Still lost, but yeah.
Like, I don't know. The thing was we weren't standing that or anything. Like first game, bot lane did fine. They also ganked other lanes. Second game, we got screwed over. Third, then the other players did great. It's like
It's the
got
vein.
freaking-
The Vayne pick, with a Vayne pick you needed to farm really well, and bot is the lane that got crushed. So it just snowballed really quick.
like,
Okay,
think-
I just saw Nivea put a wall up and then flash over her own wall to keep chasing. Very important.
So, I really don't know what else to say about that. I mean, you guys in the second game, I believe it was the second game, or was it the first game, where you guys were a steady 3K behind. Regardless of the kills, you guys were still 3K behind most of the time.
They did really good with that.
I mean, you guys did really well in keeping up with the gold count. Did you guys know that? I mean, it was a substantial amount of kills, but I mean, did you guys realize that, hey, we're only this much behind if we can just focus this guy down? Or
We weren't really aware of how far behind we were, but we knew we were behind, but at the same time, we knew we were still in the game.
Okay.
So we weren't like really too panicked about, being 10k gold behind. But at the same time, we weren't, super aggressive because we knew we were behind.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. What could you have done to shut down that Swain? You guys...
Really difficult.
I mean, you guys took a lot of ignites. You guys had 3 ignites and 2 exhausts. What can you do to shut down...
Knowledge of Swain.
You didn't have enough.
Swain got recent buffs, and ever since he's been pretty much a powerhouse. The only way to really shut him down is to push lane, because he has trouble farming under turret.
Okay.
And we couldn't push lane because they had Alistar. Alistar Swain was just too strong of a combo to give the team.
Okay.
like also like Swain, the only way we could deal with him is burst. I don't think we had that.
Alright.
Like, cause he would just sustain back. Like his crow thing would just get all the HP back.
Do you think that Anivia was the right choice against Swain, or do you think that there's someone else that you could have chose that would have been a little bit better?
I think Anivia was the right choice because I think if I had managed to get into the position where I could push the lane, I got the 6 and stuff safely, and we had proper warding against Alistar, I probably could have shut down his farm really hard and roamed, but we just didn't get in that position.
Okay. You guys just never, like Snipes had said earlier, you guys never got the chance to actually get to your late game, and
Exactly.
and participate in any team fights or Baron baits or Baron, even get Baron. I think it only happened once out of both games, maybe, if that.
Okay.
I don't even remember Baron getting taken. Yeah,
Okay.
and so directed at Bunny, you're not really saying anything. You're quiet over there. I don't know what you're doing. Downloading porn or whatever. I mean, you got your hoodie on, can't see your hands, but, whatever you're doing, man. What do you think you could have done as a support? Lulu was pinking most of your wards. What do you think that you could have done to maybe counteract that? Or even in the first game, do you need more ward coverage? Did you need to rush an Aegis maybe to help your lane? A Shirelia's? I saw that. I kind of called that out coming up because there were a couple times where you guys were getting away with maybe 100, 200 HP, just narrowly escaping with the Janna pick. And they really wanted the Shirelia's to chase you guys down. What do you think you could have done better as a support? I mean, there's not much you can always do, but what could you have done?
In the first game or second game?
Either one.
Maybe in second game. I mean, it was kind of sketchy to pick up an Oracles because we were getting so raped bot lane. But if I could have picked up an Oracles, clear wards and then just wait for ganks from Umashi and Wappa, and not die in lane.
Okay.
Just hold it.
See, but there was a few times there, like, I know we're talking about oracles, you know, to clear wards and stuff. Why didn't you just place a pink? That's what the opponents did. That inside the tri-bush there, because I always saw, like, Wappa try to come in, and then they started to back out. Because they had a ward in that tri-bush. So it's like, you guys kind of knew that there was one there, you never put a pink.
Yeah, bunny.
I was waiting for it, because I kept hearing Silo and freaking you started saying, when are they gonna get the oracles? When are they get the oracles? But there's only really one problem with the ward, was the one in Tribush.
Yeah, the one in Tribush was really shutting down Yumashi from being able to gank. Same with Wappa. Every time they walked through it, they were getting seen, and Draven and Lulu would just be able to reposition properly. I was kind of calling that out, that if any big ganks needed to happen bot lane, it was going to be before level 6. It had to be before level 6, and they had your Tribush pinked and warded before then. Were you aware of that, or did you just not...
We knew Tribush was warded.
What's that?
We knew Tribush was warded.
Okay. How come you guys didn't clear it or anything? I mean...
What are we going to clear it with?
A pink ward? I mean, maybe not an Oracles, but at least a pink ward to grant you some sort of... I'm not trying to attack you guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. Was like, if that was your only area to gank through, how come it wasn't cleared and then gotten after?
Funny.
Oh, what?
How come Tribush was...
You never cleared that Tribush? Because I feel like there was 2 secure ganks you guys had, because they never warded the opposite bush on the opposite side of the river there. It was always by drag.
But that's something
So
that they would
really
never know.
Bush that down there is the one that you guys always gank through. And they knew it, that he was coming through because of it. Like, why didn't you ever think of pinking there?
We were getting so raped in lane, like, the gold was kind of hard to get, but we probably should have referred to that, and then just gotten ganked.
He couldn't move out the lane. Like, he couldn't move out the lane, they would just keep us at a tower.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even try to freeze the lane, they just, like, keep...
They just kept on shoving as hard as they can.
Exactly. If Jada went to go ward somewhere, they could have easily just turned around, went on her, Raven speed boost, Lulu slow down, Lulu speed boost, caught him and killed him.
Definitely. That's a good thing to point out.
You have to also remember, though, that like, something that could have been done is that I saw Wappa Changman come down bot twice or 3 times, but he couldn't do a single thing because of that bush.
Oh, goodness.
What you guys could have done is also kind of baited them to that bush with him nearby.
How we gonna bait them, though? Like, they can easily just, 3 shot us or something. Like,
Sorry for that.
Like, for instance, have him when he's coming down, you guys go place the pink, and if they come after you, well, you have Wappa Changman right there nearby.
Well, like, the thing is, when we would try to get the pink, they would just, like, poke out right there, and we can't really, like, bait damage, but we can't really bait damage, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if Wappa Changman was there, he would probably just kill me and try to escape. And at worst, he'd trade 1 for 1.
Now that makes a lot of sense, that they were so far ahead, even by, as Wappa Changmang said, by 4 minutes they were so far ahead that if they left underneath their turret, from behind it even, they were going to get killed, pretty much. And that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. Like, when Draven got Bloodthirster, he would just tower dive, take 2 tower hits, back out, lifesteal back,
and then
back again.
2 tower hits, lifesteal. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. That's just a tough situation, and I guess we already went over the fact that if you guys could have, you guys would have gone with Soraka, but it was banned out, and you guys couldn't really counteract for that at all. Do you guys regret first picking Janna, or do you still feel like she's such a strong pick because that's Bunny's favorite carry, or excuse me, favorite support, that it was still first pick worthy? Because not to disclose anything else, I guess.
I just picked the wrong AD carry. Like, Vayne sucks early game and Draven's OP early game.
Okay.
So.
I think we even could have kept that. Maybe just like switch things up a little. Get Danny a safer bot lane to 1v2 against, like a York, and then me and Snipes would end up going top, and we wouldn't have trouble in that lane because
against Rumble.
Yeah, because it would be 2v1.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
could
Bane
get
and
the
John
late
were really
game,
tough.
and me and Snipes could have been the carry late game and just out carry the Draven.
Exactly.
All right. That's a really good solution right there. So let's talk a little bit about why Yorick is able to 1v2 bot lane or top lane for that matter, depending on who gets switched with who, and why it's such a good pick. If anybody wants to take that, maybe Banny Bear, top lane player, can discuss that for a moment.
Well, the reason why York would work bot is because his E. Oh crap! Hang on. I'm in a
Team
match.
fight. Team fight.
Team fight.
Well, doesn't he have all that sustain and he could start
Well-
like cloth 5 pretty much?
I am a York player.
All right, Yumash, if you want to take that.
And the thing about York is he can build in 100 different ways, because if you need magic resist, you could rush a Banshee's Veil. If you need armor, you can rush a Glacial Shroud. Or you can go with the standard, which is a Mana Moon. Or you can build String to a Trinity Force, which is a Sheen, which is actually just pure raw, like, damage.
Okay.
And there's a lot of different ways you can go, and to go beyond that, he also has so much sustain. If you build any mana item, you can spam his E, which heals him for like, I don't know, like 100, and then every time it hits, like after that, it heals him for like another like, 20 to 50 depending on your level. And it will attack like 3 or 4 times. So he has more sustain than Warwick. He can build super tanky. His ghouls reduce the damage he takes, and they can block skill shots. And his Q makes him mobile, his W slows enemies, and his R just, will revive him after he dies. He's just a powerhouse of annoying enemy teams to hell and never dying.
All right. Sounds like a very valid answer. So I don't remember where in the picks and bans that was, but who else is a good 2v1 champion?
So yeah.
Cho'Gath?
Janna too, like, even if we had, I don't know if
Yeah,
Banny
Janna.
could have played Janna, but he could actually took my Janna and I could have switched up to something like more
It's true.
aggro for top lane with Snipes. Like, I could have went a Blitzcrank or a Nunu.
Mm-hmm.
Because Snipes would have so much farm if he went top lane. If I went Nunu, he could have been the hyper carry late game with a Nunu and Janna.
Yeah, basically like the 1v2 champions are generally ones who can either build incredibly tanky, like, and still be useful building pure tank, or have like range sustain, or in Janna's case, shield and endless AoE and CC. But so the champions like Cho'Gath, Nasus, Janna, Lulu, people like that can 1v2 very effectively.
All right. Sounds good. So is that something that you guys discussed at all, or is it just heat of the moment you guys went with the standard meta and said fuck it, we can't deal with this right now because we're too used to the roles we're currently in?
Yeah, and the Draven Lulu is like a new thing. We never really seen it, so we're like, fuck it, let's give it a shot. And
Okay.
And plus, we're also, we don't have that much experience playing together. Like, once we have more experience playing together, we'll know how to, like, switch our lanes and stuff. Like,
Okay.
I know Banny can play mid as well, so, like, there's possible chances that, like, I can play a champion at top that he can't play, and he can play a champion at mid I can't play, so there's those possibilities, plus the bot and top switch.
Okay.
There's all sorts of things we can mix up.
What else was I gonna ask? I had a question on my mind. Do we have any questions from chat there, Soki?
There was a question: is what counters York, or what do you have to do in order to counter York?
Gank
Okay.
him.
The only 2 picks that I really know of at the moment that are really strong against Yorick are Kale, and if you win early, you can do it as Corki, and maybe Jarvan on occasion.
What about Renekton? You can you can queue off of the goals, can't you?
Yeah, but
Then
with
you're just-
Renekton, if he builds a Glacial instead of going Mana Moon, he'll simply just deny you away from creeps because he has too much armor.
okay, that makes a lot of sense
And
then.
then, what about that Trundle? I know that passive or whatever. I'm not really sure what it is.
Trundle is really strong against Yorick, but same thing, Yorick can build a Glacial and he can still zone Trundle back. The healing is really minuscule. It basically it's like playing anything else, except you just have a little bit of extra sustain. You're still gonna get zoned. It's just not as quickly.
Pretty much just like overrated.
Yeah. It's.
What about Vladimir?
No. Vladimir can win early while he can run Yorick out of mana, but once Yorick has a mana item, his sustain is higher and his wrath is better.
Alright.
Is he like lifesteal out the creeps? The goals?
Vlad could, but then Vladimir's just not. Vladimir would still get zoned out of the creep wave. He doesn't have to die, they'll still get zoned.
Alright.
Pretty much York's gay.
Pretty much.
What about AP Shaco?
Yeah, that hard counters York.
Do you think that Timo would be like, I guess?
It'd be like boxes versus dolls. Boxes versus
What about a
dolls.
Timo?
Yorick is the single hardest counter to Teemo in the game.
Why?
Really?
I don't know, but one time I was playing against Po Belter, and I was Yorick middle, and he was Teemo middle. No, this is an actual ranked game, high and low. Teemo and Yorick middle. And literally 20 minute surrender, he's 0-14.
Wow. And some people say that Trundle can definitely beat him. Do you agree to that?
Trundle can beat a Yorick if the Yorick doesn't build armor. If the Yorick rushes a Glacial Shroud, he's going to crap on the Trundle. If Yorick rushes a Glacial Shroud, he'll crap on Trundle.
What about Malphite?
I've seen the Malphite Yorick matchup go both ways, but more often it goes in Yorick's favor.
Because Yorick is
You know
gay.
what I'm gonna tell Yumashi to shut up here, and Josh, since you're a new tap, I want to hear some stuff from you there.
It's hard to
top lane.
it's hard to talk and solo queue at the same time.
I knew it.
I'm trying to get my 2.2 back. Come on.
I see. Okay. Well, I guess back to you, Yumashi. Do you feel that Cho'Gath or Ren or possibly Udyr could beat him?
He I know he beats Udyr. Cho'Gath can deal with Yorick. I know that much because Cho'Gath sustains himself whenever Yorick summons a ghoul. So I know Cho'Gath can deal with Yorick, but I don't think it's a victory lane. And what was the third one? Renekton? We already answered that. Yeah, we already answered that. If he builds a Glacial Shroud early, he's gonna win.
Oh, okay. See. Back over to here. I'm trying to figure back at if there's
Alright.
a question.
I want to do a RP giveaway, if that's okay with you,
Go for it.
Soki. Alright. So today, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if this was on stream or not. I picked up a lot of RP cards. For the next month or so. So I want to space this out, but we will definitely be giving away all of these. I did pick up an LOL poster as well, but it was in shitty condition. I don't want to be known as the guy who gives away shitty merchandise. So, maybe later we can do one of those giveaways. But my question is, and Soki, I'm going to have you moderate this since my chat is kind of working funnily.
Okay. Remember, they have to be done in chat. If you're in Skype, please go to the chat.
Yes.
Do that right now.
The
Have plenty of
Twitch,
time.
the Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
Whoever answers this first is able to get one of our many RP giveaways.
Question.
Ready?
What happens if I answer it first?
You don't win.
Do we get it if we win?
Everybody is allowed to
You have to
participate
type it in chat.
except for Yumashi.
Oh, okay, so I can do it.
Yes, Wappa Chang Mang is allowed to
I'll give up
participate.
the
Can I
Anyway.
get the link for the stream then?
The link for the stream? You don't have the stream up? You didn't promote it? Are you kidding me?
What? I did.
Oh my goodness. You didn't upvote my Reddit thread? Gosh.
So, and
Reddit
why
thread?
does USARN have $100 worth of RP cards? Should tell them this one.
Oh, thanks to our lovely sponsors, UGA, Underground All Stars, a music and entertainment company in Sacramento, near my area of residence at this time. One of my coworkers is the founder of that company and is sponsoring this lovely talk show. That way I can do RP giveaways and attract more viewers. And we'd love if you guys promote the show. Do shout outs to your friends. Let them know when we're going live. We'd really appreciate it. Soki and I and the KSG squad.
No.
No, that's a wonderful question. but what I was talking about was where you had to drive.
Oh yes, I had to drive an hour to get these. It's an hour to the nearest GameStop and back. So I get
You
yeah,
live in
that's
the middle of nowhere.
yeah, I do live in the middle of nowhere. That's why I get 100 this time because I know I'm going to be doing more shows. But if we get a lot of viewers, I'm going to have to do more giveaways. So I think one RP gift card for every 10 viewers we have. So I think we have 20. Damn it, we have 13. Fuck me running. Anyways, we'll be doing at least $20 worth of giveaways for this show. We'll round up every show by 10, I guess. So fuck me. Alright, the question is, can I type the question? Yes, I can.
Yes, go quick now.
Everybody
First
ready?
person to answer it. Typos are fine.
Just don't give me the link.
Yeah, you guys, it's anyone who answers, right? Anyone who answers it?
Except
Yes.
for Snipes and Yumashi.
Except
wait,
for...
give me the link. Give me the link. I want it.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Look at these scrubs. You see this?
I want the Ezreal skin, man.
What's the reason why you lost?
Oh my god. Yeah. You know how disappointing that was? For you to fucking pick Ezreal and not have Pulse Fire Ezreal? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, so we can get on to that.
Does Wappa have the link now?
No. Oh, now I
He
do.
does it now.
Alright.
Yeah, but nice PJ.
Oh, bunny.
Thanks, dude.
Nice Ash. That you can play support, dude. I hear she has a good passive, dude.
It's coming.
Like-
It's coming. Alright, are we ready now?
Buddy, answer the question.
Perfect time for your PFE.
Alright.
Do it.
Perfect time to get your PFE going. I'm pressing enter in 3, 2, 1.
What is the name of Fizz's shark?
It is not spaghetti and meatballs.
It would be Earth, but it's not Earth.
It is not shark. It is not Earth.
Shark.
Is it
I
Tallulah?
went, no, I'm kidding. It's not Timmy.
No.
Tallulah.
No.
Fuck.
Google, come on, where's the Google?
Who? I guess nobody wants PFE. I mean, this is 70. This is what 75% off, right? It's $15,
Exactly.
$10 RP card. Prodigy
Chomper.
15 got it.
We got Chomper
It's Chomper.
in the chat.
Chomper. Alright, Prodigy 15. Add me on Skype and send me a message and also put in chat what your Skype name is. That way I can give you the RP knowing that it's actually you and not someone else pretending to be you.
Troll all day.
Yes.
Wait, it's Chomper?
Yeah, it's Chomper.
I was,
Fuck, Snipe. Gotta get that shit.
I thought it was chilling with water.
Check out the Lord.
The
Dude,
name
why
of
don't you
the
go to League
the
channel?
name of the shark.
Not the skill. Not the skill. And it's Earth, thank you very much.
Depends. We didn't specify a skin. We said it's normal.
You did
one.
not
Wait, I got it.
specify
You got it.
skin.
I got it.
What is Chomper?
So yeah, so make sure you add him at the KSG Rift Talk, and he'll definitely go ahead and pass that out.
What is this? He didn't say what is. He didn't say what is Chomper. What does Chomper mean? It might be like a.
I agree.
new dance.
Snipes wins.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It might be like a new dance. What, Chomper?
Prodigy 15. Did I add you to Skype?
Prodigy 15. He just threw his Skype thing in there. Ryan.
I just want to make sure that I typed it correctly.
Ryan Suit.
Oh, that doesn't work.
So
You can't
he
use the
kind of
pen.
reminds me of Voy Boy.
He kind of reminds me of baby
That's
Justin
the first
Bieber.
time I've heard boy. Out of all the other times I've been told I sound like somebody,
No,
it's always
look.
Hotshot.
Look.
Oh, Soki
looks
sounds
what?
like the Mexican Justin Bieber.
Exactly. See?
And
Agree.
KSG Snipes
Well, that's because that
looks like
Snipes does my
Afromu's
voice,
little brother.
so I have to do like the mouthing part while Snipes is the one that sings it. You should have heard him the other day, dude. He was singing Boyfriend.
Yeah, after me.
All right, here we go.
That Afromu can sing.
Freshly scratched RP card. Typing away.
We do it right now, Mashi.
I'll give you 200 elo if you give me that.
Really?
Let's do it.
I'll
Send
give
me
you
an
another
invite,
one.
Okay.
You
Well, no, Wappa Chang Mang owes me some fucking freaking whatchamacallit, some lessons, man. I need to learn how to jungle
Hey,
like a boss.
he's giving me lessons instead. He said that I get your lessons.
Wappa Chang Mang, you gonna throw me some lessons, man? What is this?
Hey, just watch us play. We're playing right now.
Yeah, we're playing right now.
Yeah, me and him are doing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I had to shut League because my shit was slowing down.
You and your fail computer.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get balls in this call.
Best Buy piece of shit.
Don't believe any foo. He still owes me some freaking.
So,
Liar.
Loki,
No.
where's our Twitch sponsorship? Come on.
Yeah, where's our Twitch
Well,
sponsorship, man?
But besides the point, Bunny, you still owe me up to 2.2k. Don't think I forgot about that.
No, Soki, you promise you that evil on your old account, not on this account.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
Doesn't count. You doesn't count.
Put that account on ban. Get that account on ban and he'll get your elo.
It's so
Well,
true.
Soki is a professional hacker.
He
there
is.
in
Wherever
chat.
this go watching this band, he was
He's
hacking you.
hardcore hack.
He was
That
hacking League of Legends.
hates you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. That they hate you or
So
something because you're making her smoke now.
What?
Did you check out the chat.
I hate you. You make me smoke. Why is that? I'm so sorry.
It's like it's just like a yawn.
I have an awesome smoking apparatus that I can use to smoke indoors. I feel like I should be able to abuse it.
Call me low swag.
Don't do it. So troll.
Some guy named
Funny. Snipes. Queue up. You'll get matched with me and Wappa.
I bought them
Do
up
it now.
at Dickies.
Do it now.
I can't right now. I gotta go soon.
Kmart.
Funny.
All right. I think we should wrap this up, guys. The show.
Bob, wait, Bob just entered the building.
Oh shit, yo, is my cam on? Cause I'm naked.
Bob, turn your cam on, dude.
What is going on with this?
Why is everybody naked?
Bob, turn your cam on, Bob. I want to see you.
What is going on here, dude? Ersan?
Oh, I had to switch out the overlay. I apologize.
Dude, I just fucking woke up.
Bob Walls, I see you going up, bro.
Dude, next new rank line.
Yeah, man.
I
Like,
use them with Bubbles, turn on your webcam, Bubbles. Send me some of your nudes.
Oh yeah, we got to the point.
Bubbles, I'm not joking.
Serious anymore.
Dead serious.
dude, I just woke up and sitting here in my boxers.
Can I see?
Show us. We don't believe you.
Do it.
Yeah, we don't believe you. Let us see.
Actually, I don't even.
This guy's negative.
Yeah, you're watching. This is the guy who said who can beat anyone mid lane with Frog Guys. Anyone, like
Really?
Frog and Nivea versus these Frog Guys.
But his KDA is negative.
His KDA is negative.
There's no story behind it.
Puts a bounty on
Big
Oh.
troll.
Puts a bounty on you.
He has 17 more deaths than kills in rank.
Why am I purple?
So
What the
he
fuck?
puts a bounty on you, so he gets more money that way.
I troll.
Bob, dude,
I troll hard.
Bob, your picture reminds me of Balak Brian.
What?
Soki, get out.
Well, Bunny said he could beat you up in real life.
Say what? Fucking liar.
Oh, but wait, did you see you beat up Bob Laws in real life?
No. Dude, B-Laws are killing me.
Dude, Bob Laws probably got a lady with the. That's why he's not turning on the webcam.
Yeah.
Back it right now.
You're out of your room, then turn it on.
Who was to Main Street?
Alright, guys. I think we're going to wrap up the show here. I have work in the morning. I apologize. But we will be having another show on Tuesday. Probably about 5 Pacific Standard Time. We'll be making another...
Guests.
What?
Who are the guests?
What?
Who are the guests?
Yes, it's going to be KSG Pink.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, yay.
KSGP? What is KSGP? I don't understand.
Hey,
Oh,
Yumashi.
it's that. We're making
Snipe,
this too
we're
short.
putting you on another team.
Yeah.
We're putting you in
Is that
charge.
my new
Yeah, we're putting you in charge of the B team.
What's that? Oh, man. I thought Matonic was that spot. Are we kicking him off that too?
We're gonna have another talk.
Yo,
Other
Snipes,
speak?
guess what?
We can
What?
just chill out here, man.
Snipes,
What is this?
Chicken butt.
Snipes, you know how you said you're playing like Lee Sin and solo queue for fun?
Yeah?
Well, I randomly sin earlier. I think I'm a better Lee Sin than you.
Dude, I told you this guy's ego, man. Do that to me.
Yeah, dude. I randomly sin. I went like 13 and 4.
I just randomed Viger and I went 8-2-10.
I just ran on Evelyn and I went
Oh,
100 now.
your Q pops.
Pablo's GG. Pablo, I see you going up, dude. You just surpassed Methodical.
Oh god.
Yo, Bubbles, can you see the
good.
light?
Yo, Zero or AKA Zera. Don't worry, we'll definitely make up the show for you. Our next one, not the one that has the girls involved, but the one after that next week, we'll definitely make a long show for you, and we'll make sure that you can definitely attend that. So you can finally win some RP cards.
Anybody want to talk about why I'm not the new coach for Killsteel Gaming? I saw you're looking for a coach, Yumashi.
I'm willing to discuss this.
I threw that out there. I was like, hey.
I will explain this to you. We're picking up the coach LZH before they became an awful team. They were a good team when he was coaching them, so I like this guy.
Oh yeah.
And also, I know him stronger. And also, I don't think he's Indian, so that's even.
That's racist. That's racist.
What? Racist here. Racist. I think Bob Loss should be your coach for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
He's the number one guy in the world.
Yo, V-Log, turn on the camera, dude.
Wait.
No, I
Turn on
don't
your cam,
even
dude.
have it.
Bubbles, please turn on your camera or else I will not say hi to you.
How about next show?
Is Bob Walls Gragas 121?
Just give us like a Gragas 101 lesson.
I'll turn on my cam next show because I don't even have it. I just woke up.
Rafa, do you see this chat?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to support a high person? Really?
By a soccer coach, you will learn how to fake deaths.
Alright, do you guys have any plugs you guys want to throw out or shout outs you want to make before the show ends? Because I'll wrap this up here in about 2 minutes.
Shout out to my nigga Bob Laws. Which was your friend up
in here.
Alright.
Bob Laws 4, dude. Another Bob Laws
picture. Methodical, dude. Methodical, Parallax.
Bob Law shout out.
Bob Laws shout out.
The B-Law
Okay, Katie,
shout out to
Katie.
Bob Laws.
Requested in chat there.
I spilled my
Not
shit.
even shout out there.
Shout out to
What?
Bob
Fuck me.
Laws' picture.
Who? What?
You don't even shout out to Katie Yumashi.
What is this?
Okay, I have a few shout outs. Shout out to Soki. I wish he could be here. Shout out to Katie. Shout out to Team CLB for recruiting me. Shout out to Team Dignitas for recruiting me. Shout out to shout out to Otter. He's my favorite ever.
You live in a closet. He's on the floor next to the door outside in a closet or something. I don't know if you live.
Wait. I have one more.
Shout out to Bob Laws' sister.
One more.
A nice lady.
Shout out.
She's one of my favorite ladies in the world.
I was shout out to my girlfriend. She's
Yeah, why are you
beautiful,
talking about sisters?
like, half Indian, and her name is Snipes.
What?
Not Indian. Afternoon's twin.
Isn't that
How does
Afternoon's sister?
Afternoon feel about that, Snipe?
Sister, dude. I don't know. Hey, Bubbles, do I look like
Afternoon's sister?
Bubbles, do I look like
A little. Oh, yo. I raped Afromoo in solo queue.
Hey, no fingering stuff. Snipes, quit that.
Oh, this, that's so cute. Like this?
So, we just got an update. We just found a replacement for 80 carry.
Is that from you? Wait, did Soki just fuse in that position?
Okay, I think just hold that position for good, dude.
Sophie's camera just froze? What the fuck?
Position?
He probably played it or some shit. Take a picture of that. 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 So they capture in such a funny frame.
Yo, Methodical, you're out. Yo, Slice.
All right.
What the fuck happened?
Did you guys finish up with your shoutouts while I was gone?
We're gonna settle this once and for all.
Shout out to Zero for being Olaf on the enemy team.
I just linked Afro this. I wonder if he'll get on.
Man, I was owning it.
Oh shit! Are we about to settle this for real?
Yep.
Oh my Jesus! Please.
What's going on?
Oh, we're about to settle this shit for real.
Boom.
Oh my goodness.
In solo queue, Afro he stole my freaking Kog'Maw, so I just played Blitzcrank and grabbed him all game.
Shout out to the electric cigarette, dude. This thing is a beast. This thing is a fucking beast. I just got this yesterday. Oh my god, it's Afro.
Bubble, don't make me come over there. I see you, Bubble. Don't make me come over there. Your webcam's on.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Look at him. Afro, this guy is you, dude. This guy's your brother.
This guy is you, Afro. This guy is you for
I do
sure.
not see Afro at all.
How's this guy not you?
Where is he?
He was in chat. I don't know if that was a troll or if
No,
it was
that's
actually him.
I just linked it to him.
Oh yeah?
You don't like anything like him. We got Afro in there.
No. He's in the dark.
Why does it always end with? Why does every talk show end with me looking like Afro?
Cause you fucking look like Afro, dude.
So I was on here.
It's alright. Look at the nose. Look at the nose and smile.
Yo, bring up the Afro pic and put it right next to it.
I'll do that again. Yes.
A little bit chubbier than me.
Afro, he just called you fat, bro.
Oh.
How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah. It's the vlog picture. Hold on.
I called a little bit chubbier than me.
Nice
Every
one.
show, we just
No problem.
argue about Snipes being black or Indian, and then whether or not he's
I
African.
gotta go.
And then it's like 15 shoutouts about balls, and that's like every show.
I think about balls. Bubbles.
Oh yeah, 50 AP level 1.
Wait, Bubbles. I never got to ask you. Why do you and Bunny get in such a huge fight? What happened?
Well,
happened?
he stole my keg, and you know, I was like,
Bunny told me that.
you don't just go around stealing Greg's beer, you know what I'm saying?
Bunny told me that he smacked you around a few times. And you got mad at him. And you ended up removing him from your friends list.
So, Afro, let's see here. You gonna put a picture up there or no?
Yeah, I'm finding it. Hold on. Give me a second. I have it saved somewhere.
Fucking Ashy.
What?
Oh, here we go. I got it. I got the picture saved.
Hold on, I think someone's like breaking it.
Dude, I gotta go.
No, hold on.
What are you Afros on here? He's not even.
Where the fuck did it go?
Who left?
Scumbag Bunny.
Afros not on here.
You say you think somebody's breaking in?
Yeah.
Dude, so,
Alright.
Okay, that's not Afro Moon. So there's some names and stuff Afro Moon. Doesn't mean they're Afro Moon.
That's Afro Moon.
How does that...
That is
Now, Afro Moon,
Afro Moon.
if you're
Okay,
actually
yeah.
watching this, how does that look?
Who is who? Which one's which?
Which is which? Exactly my point.
I can't even see the picture. What are you guys talking about?
Look at the stream.
Where's the link? Where's the link? Send me the link.
Where's the link?
Send me the
Top is
link.
nice and Bun is Alpha Moon. Well, that's why they're
Damn.
twins.
What a
They
change.
look alike.
Send me the link, dude.
Just
Send me
look at the
link.
fucking stream, dude. What are you talking about? I didn't... It's like saved as my PNG.
You
Stream's
need to
online.
get Afro Moon to come check this out.
Yeah, get Afro back in here.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Damn, Papa Chang.
He looks nothing like me.
It's
I have longer hair.
the nose, the eyebrows, and in that picture, you look like you have a fucking afro too.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah, y'all know Afro Moon has an afro.
He does have an
If
afro.
you can see right now,
Yo, Urson,
back.
what we gotta do is in every show that Snipes gonna appear in, to stay featuring Afro Moon.
We should.
Nobody
Bunny.
will know.
Would that
That's
be
not false
okay?
advertising.
Would that be okay with the afro? We
Who
can
would
we
know,
can
though?
we can have Snipes sub in as a double in case Afro ever gets assassinated.
What the
Be
fuck,
like,
dude?
Afro evil twin.
yeah, you just have to start getting the mannerisms down and everything, and then you can just like sub for Afro.
So you gotta start listening to more Space Jam.
Yes.
Space man.
Oh, I just realized I don't think I'm in this call or in this thing. I don't think anybody wanted to see me anyways, but oops.
Yo, take one more look, and say we are bro.
Damn, that does a ton of damage.
I know, right?
Foo, you should tell him, bro. Push him to do that.
Wow.
Do it. Are you sure this Snipes isn't just Afromu?
Yeah, right?
Afro's not even here.
He just like quickly changed his login and was like, "Oh, it's me." They're even both purple. What the
I
fuck?
know, look at that.
Look at that. Okay, he challenged you for a 1v1. Do you see that shit?
What? Where?
Afro
it's
challenged you to a 1v1.
All those
Snipes was 1v1.
touch had me 1-on-1?
No,
my
Afro
God.
did.
I gotta go, dude. Let's hurry up.
All right.
5 seconds.
All right. Any shoutouts? Killsteelgaming.com,
We will have the
twitch.tv,
site up finally.
Shoutouts,
Yes,
here we
we
go
will.
again.
Killsteel Gaming,
Shout out to my.
League of Girls
Shout
has a
out.
question.
League of Girls,
has
go
a
ahead.
Final question. What's your question, League of Girls?
Why is Umashi so sexy?
Because he poses well.
Exactly.
You must
Damn.
You must mistake.
How's
Print
that?
screen, saved,
You must have
What the hell is that? Screenshot.
default background right there.
Screenshot. Quick. Do it. Go.
That's my default picture from now on for the show.
Screenshot.
That is definitely my new default picture.
I'll just ask why we're so.
Why are we
hot.
all so hot?
Alright,
Look, this is
1v1
what's gonna.
Snipes.
If I'm grouped in the
Umashi
same
is
boat
on
as
high.
Soki, I do not want to be hot because he looks like a gay Justin Bieber.
I know. Mexican.
A Mexican Justin Bieber, that's right.
Umashi is 20 high and I'm 202. You're only 21.
Shut up. Play against Lux. Jeez.
Hard.
I want some after show.
See, What's gonna happen? We're
Okay,
making him
this-
big because it's gonna pass through League of Girls. I bet you anything.
What?
Because of what they said there, they're gonna be like, oh, check out KSG and this and this and this. They're gonna see our stuff. It's gonna be passed amongst their secret.
She was talking to Wappa Changmang. Why is Wappa silhouette so damn sexy?
Damn.
H2, I don't know. Hatered?
Jeez.
Never mind.
Wow.
Alright,
Guy
fuck you,
Waffle?
Snipes.
Dude, kick your ass, okay.
Dude, League of Girls
Oh,
thinks
actually,
that you're the
League of
ideal
Girls have
woman.
all-
Or, excuse me.
I'll be on in like 30 minutes. See ya.
Alright.
Nice, yeah.
Alright, we're finishing up the show. I want to get a couple games in before I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's 6 hours from now. Can't
Why?
fucking wait. Why? Because I have to.
You're just gonna feed anyway.
I'm just gonna feed in real life.
Yeah. You don't have to go to work.
Wow. So,
Pull off my becoming
you
rich.
managed it. Sounds like we have a reason why you lost, and you better quit that next
Oh
time.
shit. For
You
real?
better not have that flaw again, dude. We need to win.
What? What flaw?
You need to check the chat.
Yeah,
Pointed out
dude.
Our one biggest flaw ever.
You and Katie were doing the dirty. That's what.
You're doing the dirty there.
What?
That's-
That's not good. We need
That's what
to
it
make
says.
sure we were concentrating on this game.
Well, I don't know. Wait, what did you say?
You're a pervert, Umashi.
I know. So what?
I looked up to you as an elder.
Did you check the chat? The Twitch
No,
chat?
I'm in a
We're,
game.
we're in game. We're solo queuing together. Go queuing.
League of Girls says the reason why you guys lost is because Yumashi and Katie was being naughty during the game.
Shut up. People don't know that.
They all know that now. They happy with you, son. Yep. So, Zera, I'll keep you in contact. One thing I want to do, because you seem to be like our #1 freaking fan ever, is that I'm gonna get the site done. Yes, guys, I will get the site freaking done.
Tomorrow?
And I want you to sign up, bro.
Tomorrow?
Yes, I'll try to do it tomorrow.
Try. That's not good enough, Soki.
No, it's more than what I've been doing, so.
Alright. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Alright, yeah, come on. Where's my RP card?
Thank you for everybody for participating. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for upvoting the Reddit thread. Really appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody.
My camera froze
Thanks,
again.
man.
Justin
You
Bieber.
Why don't I get to have a good night? I didn't
know
upvote
what,
the
dude? I'm gonna
thread.
put my
I
hair
said,
back,
fuck you,
like
man.
This, dude. I'm gonna put my hair back. Watch. I'm gonna do this to it from now on. It looks weird. It looks weird. So I can't do that.
You're frozen.
I know, Frozen. But you're not looking over here.
I'm always looking at you.
Okay, let's fix this shit.
I'm always looking at you, Soki.
I know, bro. So OP.
Team fight, team fight, team
By
fight.
the way, guys, just got nude. Too bad you guys can't see me.